At work in their confectionery store, Masayuki and his son Shigeyuki Kaneta are the third and fourth generations of a family business that's been in the village of Nanmoku for 140 years. Their shop is on what was once the bustling high street.
There used to be about 40 shops along the street. Now there are only 4 businesses left. Everything else closed, and there are no young people or children.
In little more than a generation, the population has shrunk by nearly 90%, with 2/3 of the residents older than 65. Nationally, Japan achieved a landmark last year, with the number of its citizens being over 80, topping 10% of the population for the first time. But in this rapidly aging society, this one village still holds the record for having the oldest inhabitants. It's one of 20 communities in this prefecture that could vanish by 2050. The neighboring town of Kana is luckier thanks to the discovery of a dinosaur footprint 40 years ago. It revealed a rich source of fossils on which it's built a visitor center with a thriving tourist trade.
Many families come here instead of visits, and it's greatly revitalized our town.
Back in Nanmoku, some of the few new buildings are built by the village itself in the hope of attracting newcomers with subsidized rents. Yu Tasato moved here with his family to work remotely, also becoming a community volunteer to help elderly neighbors. He's realistic about adapting to inevitable decline and maybe merging with other communities.
To create something new, sometimes a reset is necessary. This might be the case for this village or others. Whether that's good or bad, we have to move forward while listening to the opinions of the residents.
In his bakery, 85-year-old Masayuki tells us the toughest part of watching his generation fade away is the loneliness. His son Shigeyuki hopes the place can be turned around. It would be nice to have more life return, he says, to have more houses lit up at night. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Nanmoku Village, Japan.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.